Hey there, everybody. So, just an overview on how it's going to go. We're going to be pulling out your guys' generals using the Kipper deck. Then, after that, I'm going to clarify your guys' generals using the Rider Waite Tarot deck, and then end off your guys' reading with the Creativity Oracle deck. And before I get straight onto it, just want to say happy late Mother's Day to all of you guys, especially women out there empowering the world, right? But anyways, let's get straight onto it. We're gonna go into your guys' past here. So what we have. Okay, we got the lovers here. So relationships or a particular connection might be of some sort of significance here. We'll see what this is about. Change. And then we also have sudden wealth. Immediately, what I'm getting here is whether you guys are already in a particular connection, whether you guys are in a situationship, I feel like it's primarily like towards those of you guys that are already in a connection, mainly because of the lovers, but it could also have some sort of significance in for those of you guys that are in a situationship, or for those of you guys that have like a particular person in mind. This could also resonate to some of you guys as well, but I'm primarily getting for like those of you guys that especially already in a particular connection. I'm seeing there being some. This is in regarding to your guys' past, so that is telling me that some of you guys might have noticed that there was some sort of major shift within your guys' connection. Now, this can be. How do I put this? I feel like this is something that you guys kind of noticed within your guys' connection or situationship. For example, maybe some of you guys for like especially with the sudden wealth here, maybe some of you guys started communicating with each other more, or maybe your guys's boundaries started closing down, right? You guys started to be much more open, or you started to rely each other more, right? But I feeling with the sudden wealth here, this is kind of telling me that yes, it could be in regarding to finances, but the thing that I'm kind of seeing it over here with the sudden wealth, whenever the sudden wealth comes in regarding to a particular connection, it's kind of telling me that you guys are feeling the abundance. You guys are feeling the joy out of it. Now, this can be you guys actually like moving your guys' connection to the next level, right? I've been getting as a collective energy that a lot of people or individuals are having some sort of major shift in regarding to their connections. Now, this doesn't have to be specifically with like a lover or a significant other, right? This could also be like within your guys' own like inner circle or relationships with the people you love and care about as well, too. But I'm seeing like there's some sort of major big shifts in regarding to like how we are, approaching our relationships, our connections, how we are integrating them into our life and things like that. And especially for you Libras, like, you guys always like to, you guys always are like kind of like the people pleasers. Well, not all of you are, but you guys are very family oriented, and very social beings. And so, the thing about, you being around your friends, your family means a lot to you. So I feel like during this time, it's going to be like a major heavy influence for you guys. And with the sudden wealth here, it's like telling me that you guys are just feeling that joy, that abundance, being around or even just being surrounded with the people you guys love and care about. So that is the kind of major shift that I'm seeing some of you guys are getting. For some of you guys, for to take this into a literal standpoint, some of you guys might end up like being able to travel to the person you guys care about as well, or like a significant other. I'm seeing that as well, where like some of you guys might have had like emotional or like long distance kind of relationship, and some of you guys might have started closing that in, and then I'm seeing like major abundance in regarding to that as well. But either way, I see like really great fortune in regarding to whatever this connection is, right? Whether that is your friends, family, or significant other. but I'm primarily getting that it's mostly related to like a specific person you guys have in mind. Let's go on to your guys' present moment though. Bad health. This card has been popping up for a lot of people, so I'm not really surprised. But let's go in a little bit deeper on what this bad health card is about. A gift. And then, okay. Occupation. So what I'm getting here is this is mainly focusing on for those of you guys that are concerned in regarding to your guys' finances or career. We did tap a little bit into your guys' like love life and a little bit of your guys' connections with the people you guys are surrounded with. But now this is in your guys' present moment is kind of touching in your guys' materialistic aspects like your guys' finances and career. And I'm seeing here with the bad health card, I don't necessarily see this to be where you guys are having any sort of health issues or anything like that. But that it could happen, you never really know. So for those of you guys that do have, feel like eternally that might resonate to you guys, I would make sure you guys do take care of your health. That's just a general message. But overall, the overall message that I'm getting here is with the bad health is that I'm getting some of you guys intuitively might have been stressed out a lot lately, mainly over the fact of like, I don't know, it's primarily in regarding to your guys' finances or a career. I don't know if some of you guys been having some sort of major or minor issues in regarding to your guys' finances or career, but I'm seeing you guys kind of like at that stage of you guys feeling kind of deprived in your guys' workplace or the job that you guys work for. Some of you guys, this particular job or financial issues that are you guys are going through, it takes like a literal toll on your guys' physical health. And I'm seeing that to be like a bit of an issue. Like for example, if those of you guys that are like for example, work in architecture or construction, right? That can be physically hard job to deal with, right? Because you guys are filled with dirt, there's grime everywhere. You guys feel not only mentally but physically exhausted. Your body gets exhausted, right? So I'm getting like kind of like that energy. Some of you guys might have had like issues with, maybe you guys aren't getting paid how much you guys feel like you deserve, right? Or maybe you guys are overworking, or your boss is making you guys overwork, or your manager or something like that. But I'm getting you guys feel like a little bit kind of burnt out, or the possibility of getting burnt out due to your guys' finances or work, whether that's like through physical means or through like, your guys' psychological or emotional means as well. And I'm seeing you guys like wanting to get out of this situation. And I don't want to like use the word desperate, but I feel like you guys are at this stage where you're like, I just wish something happens or something good just happened already, because you guys are tired, you're stressed out, and you want to get out of this energy. And the thing is, I do see something coming in, and whenever the gift card comes up, it's kind of like you guys could literally be receiving a gift. These cards can be taken like as a literal standpoint, where you guys are being offered like a job, you guys are being offered a proposition, or even like a business offer as well too, is kind of what I'm getting, or even like a job offer as well too. And that does kind of make sense in regarding to your guys' occupation. So for some of you guys, especially if you guys have been struggling with any type of finances, any type of career, or you guys just aren't satisfied in your guys' current path, and you guys want to like get a different job, you guys want to probably even like figure out how to get like what are the best places to get a loan or things like that. I'm seeing you guys like getting this opportunity being presented to you guys. Now, obviously, it's not going to just like show up in your guys' doorstep or whatever, right? I feel like, yes, you probably might have to put in some effort And I feel like due to you guys putting that effort, I feel like the universe is going to recognize you guys putting in that effort and is going to grant you guys this opportunity, especially in regarding to any type of job or career, right? Like you guys getting finally a very good job offer, you guys getting a very good proposition or something that's going to help you in regarding to your materialistic aspects, right? Is basically what I'm getting here. And some of you guys might feel truly blessed because it's like, you finally, the universe has answered your guys' prayers or something like that, right? Or like you finally are happy because you manifested this into your guys' world or life, right? So now let's go into your guys' future. Okay. Future. A message. Some of you guys might be expecting a message, or some of you guys might not be expecting a message at all, but I would be aware of like anybody. I would say be aware of anybody, especially from the past, that might come back with some sort of message. So just be aware of that. I don't know. That was just like a random intuitive like message that I got, where it's like some of you guys might be getting or starting to receive some sort of messages, especially from people in the past. I'm also getting some of you guys might also be receiving messages from like old friends, maybe from like distant family members. But I'm seeing like a lot of communication in regarding to this message card. So I don't know if like old past friends, family members start coming in and talking to you, but I am seeing like a lot of collaboration, a lot of communication going back and forth. Um, some of you guys, it could literally just be like you are spending more time like talking to your friends as well too. I'm seeing that being a major influence here. But let's go a little bit deeper into this. Okay. Message of concern. So yeah, like I kind of said, some of you guys might be receiving a lot of communication. Some of you guys might be receiving a lot of messages. I will also say though as well, if you guys have been kind of like in hermit mode lately, where you guys haven't been like hanging out with your friends, if you guys haven't been communicating with anybody, some of you guys might have been focusing like on your own personal stuff and not too much focused on your friends lately. I'm getting a lot of you guys, especially those of you guys that have been in hermit mode. I would say like expect a lot of people to be coming in during this time, probably like inviting you to hang out somewhere or just like messaging you just to see what's going on, to see if everything is good, just to check up on you. So I would just be aware of that. Not really anything too serious or anything like that, but just something apparently wants you guys to be aware of. But let's see what else here. A message of concern, a message about a house. This is specifically for those of you guys that are looking for a house. I would say for those of you guys that are looking for a house, I do see there being a particular house that might be good for you or like a living space that you guys might even consider. But I feel like some of you guys might have a little bit of concerns in regarding to that house. I don't know if you guys like, I don't know if there's like something wrong with the house or there's just like something that hasn't been talked about or spoken about in regarding to this house. But I'm seeing some sort of like messages or communication. Maybe some of you guys are also communicating like with probably the owner or the lender about this living area or living space and you guys talking about it. But I'm getting some sort of communication about it. It might be the other way around where the lender or the owner is the one that is talking to you about this house. I'm getting some of you guys are, this is going to sound weird. Some of you guys might be like getting an offer of a house. That's like a weird message that popped into my head, but it just came out. So like some of you guys could literally like, I don't know if you guys had roommates, family members, or friends that you guys know around your area, maybe even your neighbor that is wanting to move and sell the house, right? And I'm getting some of you guys might have been like, even it could even be as simple as you guys receiving some sort of news. Doesn't even have to be like from an actual person. Like you just hear the news that like somebody's probably moving and that like they need this house to they need to sell this house in order to go to the next house or whatever, right? And I'm seeing you guys hearing some sort of news in regarding to that as well. So, I mean, if you guys are looking for a house, I would say that if that story seems like it resonates, I feel like it's a good catch. Might be something for you guys to even consider if that is something that you guys are looking for. We'll clarify later on with the Rider Waite. So, but right now, let's go clarify the lovers here. Okay. The lovers strength. So yeah, like I did mention before, I am seeing like any type of relationships, any type of connections. I'm seeing that a lot of the major changes you guys might notice is not only you guys being much more open with each other, but I feel like some of you guys might also be much more vulnerable with one another, because like, you know, if the strength card was in reverse, and that would be basically like pride, ego, and things like that, you guys not being more open or vulnerable. But I don't actually see that. Like, intuitively, what I'm getting is that some of you guys are actually gonna have a very good, like, this relationship or whatever that you guys are in. I'm seeing it actually being strengthened. I'm seeing you guys being much more open, vulnerable. This connection that you guys are having or going to have is basically something that is going to last for a long time. That is something that is standing out to me. Like, some of you guys might not literally be in a marriage or be in a, like, you know, full on commitment that you guys probably might be looking for, but I feel like, is it going to like last for a pretty long time? I feel like it will, or the connection itself will, is kind of what I'm getting here. I'm also getting, like I said, you guys being a little bit much more vulnerable, and like, I'm also getting like some of you guys aren't like afraid to be yourselves as well. Like, I don't know if maybe lately, like, you and that particular person you guys are thinking about might have had issues like with vulnerability, or like telling each other that your guys' truth, or being authentic with the other party. But I see you guys actually like being much more open, and like you guys not caring if the other person doesn't like it, because it's who you guys are, right? I'm seeing that as well. Like, you guys are starting to learn to also like love yourselves for who you are, and you don't really care about what other people think. And then let's clarify the change card. Knight of Wands. So yeah, I feel like with the change card, like I did said, I do see a lot of vulnerability. I do see a lot of emotions expressed, but not only just emotions, I see there being a lot of passion. So I don't know if lately, like, the fire and the connection has been like kind of going out, or like things just weren't as fun, as playful as it used to be. I feel like the major change that's going to happen within this connection, that's also going to strengthen the connection itself, is the fact that you guys have a lot of passion for each other. And I feel like that is what's going to keep holding the connection, or is going to strengthen the connection. The fact that you guys are very passionate, you guys are very bold and daring, and you're willing to like make this connection last for a long time. And I see that to be a very good thing happening. Let me see what the sudden wealth is about. Nine of Cups. Yeah, so I see you guys being very fulfilled with this connection. Some of you guys might even actually be able to like, some of you guys might also be like a power couple, where you're able to like combine your guys' financial incomes, or you guys are able to like, I feel like you guys have a good set in regarding to your guys' finances. Like, you guys are able to both also handle your guys' finances. I feel like any sort of issues you guys do end up having with finances, it's not like something major or something that is like too serious, because I feel like you guys are able to like work through them, and I feel like that's a good thing. Not only do I see you guys being able to collaborate and hold this bond or strength together, but I also seeing you guys being able to enjoy with one another. Like, for example, if lately you guys haven't been going out more, hanging out more, or like enjoying that immense passion you guys usually do, I see that happening for you guys. I see you guys being overly fulfilled, you guys being able to spend more time with one another, you guys are being able to go out with one another and basically enjoy yourselves, is kind of what I'm getting here. Especially with all that extra money you guys haven't been working hard for, I see you guys using it to, you know, spend time with the people you care about. But anyways, okay, let's clarify the bad health. It's pretty hot in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we got the Eight of Wands. Um, this is kind of telling me that some of you guys might not realize how quickly like this might affect you. Like I'm talking about like health wise. Like for example, some of you guys could literally be having health issues due to the fact that you are rushing things. I've also noticed this sort of pattern with a lot of people lately where they're having some sort of issues due to the fact that they're wanting everything to happen in one day, or they're rushing to quickly get results and not realizing that most of the time it takes time. So that can be another issue. Another thing that's popping up into my head as well also is like you guys overthinking things, you guys are rushing into things. um you guys are not taking it as slowly or a step at a time. I see you guys just quickly trying to get everything over with and done with and just trying to move on to the next thing, when I feel like it's also kind of like it's also kind of like this thing where it's like, you guys are ignoring your emotions after a breakup and you guys are not dealing with it. That's basically kind of the same type of energy that I'm getting here with you guys, where you guys are just quickly trying to get it over with, trying to get past through all of these barriers just to quickly get to the end of this finish line, when really you need to go through the tunnel out into the end of the tunnel, right? You can't just be taking shortcuts, because most of the time you end up sometimes either lost or you end up going to another area, or sometimes, it's usually good to stick with the paths as well that you guys are usually familiar with and comfortable with. But with that being said, though, I feel like due to the fact either you guys are overthinking things, or you're rushing into things, is the reason why it's causing so much of your guys' health issues as well. Some of you guys might also receive information about some sort of health issue as well too. That's another thing that's coming up to me. So I would say just take things a step at a time. Don't rush into things very quickly. Just be careful in regarding to those. Um, this is gonna sound weird, but especially those of you guys that are traveling by air as well, I would also say, or like long distance, I would say be careful, because some of you guys might end up getting like some sort of health issues along the way. I'm not gonna go specify what type of health issues they are, but some of you guys might catch something, or some of you guys might actually get into some sort of harm's way or something like that. So just, a little reminder: be careful when if you guys are doing that. And then clarifying the gift card, we got the star. So yeah, basically the star is, to put it in exact terms, your wish is coming true, right? Especially with the gift card. Those two coming together and as confirmation is basically saying that anything you guys have been working for, anything you guys wished for, anything you guys wanted, or something you truly desired is coming into fulfillment, or is going to be manifested into your guys' life, especially since this is in your guys' present moment. And I'm getting it's primarily regarding to anything financial or anything regarding to your guys' career. So if you guys wanted a particular type of career, right? Or if you guys have been working and studying really hard for this job position or whatever, I see you guys actually getting that you guys have been wanting. But let's clarify the occupation. But also it's like a symbolism of you guys receiving a gift from the universe as well. Occupation, Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this new job, it doesn't even have to be like a job or whatever. This um whatever this thing is that you guys have been wanting and have been trying to manifest, I see that when it comes in, especially if it's a job or a position that you guys been wanting, I see you guys having so much stability, not just emotional stability, but also financial stability. You guys being able to not only take care of yourself, you're also able to provide yourself, you're also able to do the things that you love and you desire. You guys are also able to take care of yourself. I'm getting like, especially those of you guys that have recently got into the back end of like, having issues with being financially independent or finding that financial stability. I'm seeing you guys finally getting your guys' financial stability back, is kind of what I'm getting. Whether that's you guys, getting a new job, whether that's getting the job that you guys always desire. I don't know what it exactly is that you guys have been manifesting, because for everybody's different, but I'm getting, if it's especially regarding to finances or career, I'm seeing that coming in. For some of you guys, it could literally be the fact that you just want to have that financial stability or have that independence, right? I see you guys actually, getting that which you guys desire. But let's clarify the message card. The Tower. Some of you guys might be receiving some sort of message about a particular issue. I'm gonna go and clarify what this is. Hold on. Four of Swords. Before I say anything, I want to keep clarifying for the last one, the House card. I'm really tempted to clarify the Tower, but I'll hold it back for a moment. Seven of Swords. There is a lot of representation about messages and buildings. And now it's not just because the house card is here, but also because the tower card is here. Some of you guys might be getting some sort of messages or concerns in regarding to, actually, I want to clarify what the tower is because I am super curious. I usually don't clarify like twice, like more than twice, but I just am really tempted right now because I just really want to figure out what this is. Ace of Swords. Some of you guys are. Now, this doesn't have to be an actual physical message. This could be, I'm also getting like, this could also be like an intuitive message that you guys might receive from the universe itself or your guides or spirit guides, whatever, ancestors. But I'm getting here, some of you guys might be receiving some sort of news that you guys are really concerned about over a particular tower moment that might happen in your guys' life. Uh, Whatever that tower moment may be to you guys. It's not exactly specifying per se what it is because I think the reason why it's not really specifying because I feel like the tower moment is going to be different for all of you guys. But with the Ace of Swords, it's about a particular new beginning. So I don't know, and especially being swords, for those of you guys like just to get a little bit specific here, if those of you guys that have been wanting to study a particular subject or go to school, or maybe you guys wanted to start like a brand new business venture or whatever, right? Or you guys wanted to study a particular thing, but I'm getting whatever this is, it could even be as simple as you guys, I'm getting what it primarily has to do with is you guys starting a particular path that you guys wanted to go into. And I'm getting you guys receiving some sort of message from the universe that like over a basically a tower moment, like I feel like it's a major shock that comes into your guys' life, like maybe something ends up happening where it's like maybe you guys wanted to study, right? But you guys end up having like maybe like something ends up happening to your family members and you guys therefore have to hold back on studying and probably work. I'm getting something like that happening into your guys' life where it's like something that is like there's a particular thing you guys want to get into, but like a major situation ends up happening to you where you guys either have to hold back that idea or hold back that path, or you guys have to completely revert from it and start something off new. Is kind of what I'm getting. I'm getting whatever this message that comes in, it's something that is going to be a bit hurtful for you, but I feel like what's the good thing about it is the fact is with the Four Swords is you guys are going to go through this kind of break where you're going to take this time to like kind of relax and process everything, which is very important after, you know, probably the major shock you guys get into. Some of you guys might have received some messages that you probably can like go into this path or you can, you know, go do whatever it is that you guys wanted. And I feel like you guys are shocked because you probably feel like not only just this could be presented to like a literal person where you guys feel deceived by a person, but I'm also getting that some of you guys might also be like feeling deceived like by the universe saying like why is this happening to me? I felt like I was meant to go into this path, and next thing you know, I like everything's on hold or things like that. Like just when everything started going well for me, now something like this happens. And I'm seeing that you guys feel truly deceived because you guys had an idea, you guys had an expectation on a particular path or a particular thing you guys wanted, and you guys ended up doing or having to do something completely out of the ordinary, something that you guys didn't expect, right? But I'm seeing you guys trying to, like, for some of you guys, this is gonna sound weird, but some of you guys, very specific, some of you guys probably had to leave a home as well. I don't know if something bad ended up happening into your guys' last home or the area you guys left. And I'm seeing you guys trying to, like, figure out ways, trying to contemplate about getting a new house or a new living space. That's another thing that is coming up for me as well. I don't know. You've been receiving some sort of strange messages, but just something for you guys to be aware of. Either way, I still feel like you guys will get through it, especially with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords does talk a little bit about deceitfulness, but I feel like the thing about the Seven of Swords is it also talks about you, especially with the Four of Swords, you taking a break and you trying to contemplate your guys' next plan or your guys' next action, right? So I feel like you guys will be able to work through this. You still have so many good things that are coming in for you. It's just this one particular moment that might come in for you that's like a huge major shock to you guys, and it's like completely unexpected for you guys in regarding to the path that you guys planned on going into. All right, beliefs. We all have certain beliefs that help us or can trap us and keep us from moving toward creative solutions. So yeah, just don't believe any type of negative thoughts or negative beliefs you guys have. Just continue doing what you guys want to do, what you guys believe in, even if there might be things that end up coming in that might be a shocker, right? Just keep going and doing what you guys love to do. Let's pull out your guys' other two messages here. Accomplishment. Remember past accomplishments as a way to overcome present self-doubt. So yeah, don't feel down, just keep going. Basically, it talks a lot about you having to keep going and not so much focus on your disbeliefs or, your past mistakes, and like always think about what you guys have gone through to get to where you guys are at. Always be proud what you guys, accomplished in your guys' past. I feel like it's also what it's trying to say here. Um, Indecision. Decide not to make a decision at this time. This will be a constructive, valid, and useful decision. Yeah, especially with this Eight of Swords here, it really is implying that you guys take things very slow. Don't rush into things. Make sure you guys are processing everything before you immediately get straight into a particular thing. I feel like during this time is a really great time to be mainly focusing on manifestation and trying to get that blessing you guys are looking for, right? Or that, especially in regarding to your financial independence, really working towards that is kind of what I'm getting here. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Libras. If you guys haven't already, you guys can also check out, my other readings that I did for any type of placements you guys are interested in. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.